Our spotlight guest is pretty incredible. She is just absolutely fabulous. Her name is Rena Greenberg. She's going to tell us about her new book. It's called The Right Way, 6 Steps to Permanent Weight Loss. So let's bring Rena in right away. Hi, how are you? Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Now, in your book, you talk about inner work. It's the inner work that really kind of brings out these deep feelings and helps people overcome one of the biggest challenges, which is, oh my gosh, can I submit to that craving? Should I not?
Yes, the right way is about weight loss from the inside out. We all know what we need to do in order to lose weight. We know we need to choose smaller portions, eat healthier foods, and increase activity. But the real issue is, how do we get motivated to do those things? Right. So the right way teaches us how to change our perceptions. When we change the way we think about food, our behavior naturally changes. We don't have to struggle or feel deprived or be on a diet.
Now, when you talk about changing perceptions, what do you mean exactly?
Well, change the way we think about food. So rather than craving those foods that are harmful to us, we begin to prefer healthier, more nutritious foods. So the right way teaches step-by-step procedures to break the old mental programming that in the past causes overeating, binging, snacking, and emotional eating. For example, I was very addicted to sugar 20 years ago. So I know what that's like to struggle, you know, having your entire life revolve around the foods that you're eating. It was awful. And I tried willpower, I tried diets. But what ultimately happened is I was able to discover a deeper power inside myself, a deeper strength, beyond the limitations of the conscious mind. And all of a sudden, I started to prefer healthy, nutritious foods. And I wanted to be active in a healthy way. I was able to leave food on the plate. And I went on to teach this method for the last 16 years to over 100,000 people in hospitals throughout the state. And people tell me the same thing, that when they use the method, their thoughts around food change, and they prefer healthy, nutritious foods.
Now, this process, is this called remembrance? Because you talk about remembrance.
Yes. Well, in the seminars, I'm using hypnosis, and the book, The Right Way, teaches many techniques, including self-hypnosis, neurolinguistic programming, and a very powerful tool called the remembrance, which teaches us how to tap into the deepest power inside ourselves rather than being stopped by the negative thoughts or voices of doubt or fear. And instead tap into the deepest longing in our hearts, to be healthy, to be happy, to fit into our clothes more comfortably, to look and feel our best, to really love, honor, and care for ourselves.
Now what about the people that poo-poo hypnosis? They say, oh, that's never going to help me. Nothing can help me lose weight. What do you say to those people?
Well, there's a lot of misconceptions about hypnosis, and all it really is, you know, we all know we're only using a small percentage of our ability. You know, we use about 10% of our mind. And hypnosis is just a tool to help us to tap into the much greater potential, the deeper resources that we hold inside ourselves. Each of us has a much greater wisdom and strength inside ourselves than we often allow ourselves to tap into.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. Okay, now can you briefly run through those 6 steps just so I have an idea of what, and viewers have an idea of what they go through?
Sure, absolutely. The first step is really knowing your vision. It means know what you want and know that you're capable of stepping into it. And a lot of the procedures in that step involve just imagery, visualization. Really imagining ourselves achieving our ideal weight, stepping into this new image so we start to see, feel, and really know ourselves in a new way.
Okay, wow. It sounds like we're really bringing it all out of ourselves.
Yes, we have to. You know, rather than seeing ourselves in such a limited way, we really need to start to know what our deeper potential is and step into it.
Now, this isn't, you're not helping people get to a goal just to kind of start the process and work their way towards whatever desired weight they hope for.
Yes. I mean, we can all achieve, you know, we can all feel better about ourselves, fit into our clothes more comfortably. It's not just limited to a select few. It's a matter of knowing how to use the deeper power inside our minds to create that for ourselves.
Wonderful, Rena. Thank you so much. The book is called The Right Way. It's 6 Steps to Permanent Weight Loss. I've got it right here. And you've just been a wonderful help. I'd love to see what hypnosis could do for me.